Yo, what is good YouTube? I am Richie Kim, and today I'm going to be bringing you all the performance review on the Adidas Harden BE2. Before we get started, if you all like sneaker reviews and other sneaker related videos, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button down below. But anyways, let's get right into it. As always, starting off with the traction, the Harden BE2 features the same traction pattern as the Harden Volume 2, except it's slightly modified. The actual traction pattern is different, but the whole layout and the cutouts right here are the same. Overall, the traction was pretty good. On clean courts, you guys aren't going to have any problems, but on dustier courts, you guys will have some slip ups. The traction pattern does collect quite a bit of dust, so you will have to consistently wipe. And like I was saying earlier, you know, on clean courts, you won't have any problems whatsoever, but on the dustier courts, as long as you wipe consistently, your traction should be okay. When the traction performs well, it's a very fun shoe to play in, but wiping it constantly does get quite annoying. Overall, I'd say the traction is above average, so I'm going to give the traction on here an 8.5 out of 10. Moving on to the cushion, the Harden BE2 features full-length bounce, and it is quite nice. It's not as bouncy as I would like, but because it's not that bouncy, it does provide a lot of court feel and responsiveness, and it actually still provides a decent amount of impact protection. I would say this is slightly less bouncy than the Dame 4, and by slightly I mean quite a bit less bouncy, but you know, like I said, the trade-off of that is that you do get more responsiveness and more court feel. Overall, I really enjoyed the cushion setup. I do wish the bounce was a little more like the Dame 4, but I'm not really going to complain about that. So for the cushion on this shoe, I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. So moving on to the materials, the Harden BE2 does feature a textile upper, and for the price point, the materials do feel very nice. And you know, honestly, even if the shoe costs a little bit more, it would still feel pretty nice. I think the material usage on the shoe is excellent. So they do have some fuse or heated TPU overlays on the high wear areas, like around the toe and on the back heel, just for added durability. Where everywhere else is just that textile upper, and it feels great on foot. Overall, I'd say that the material usage on the shoe is pretty damn nice. So for materials on the shoe, I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. So moving on to fit, as I stated in my first impression, I think you guys should go down half size from your Nike size or true to your Adidas size. It does run a little bit long, but width wise, I think you're going to be perfectly fine. Even for wide footers, you guys should be fine. I'm slightly wide-footed and I had no problems in the shoe. I had no discomfort whatsoever in the forefoot area, and overall, you know, the fit was really nice. Personally, I think the Harden BE2 fits slightly better than the Harden Volume 2. For fit in the shoe, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. So moving on to the support in the shoe. The support in the shoe is fairly decent. I had no side-to-side movement on the footbed, and this lateral outrigger right here really does help with lateral cuts. And also, there is like a plastic torsion plate that runs through the center of the shoe for that torsional rigidity and stability. But the only problem I did have some problems in is actually in the heel. I thought the additional padding in the heel would reduce the heel slippage, and it did, but I did still have some heel slippage. It was very minimal. The heel slippage is very minimal, but you can feel it at times, and when you do feel it, it's just annoying. It interferes with your gameplay, and you know, it's just a distraction that you don't need on court. But like I said, it's very minimal and it only happens sometimes for me. So overall, I would say that the support in the shoe is pretty good. But because of the heel slippage, or the very little heel slippage that the shoe has, I'm going to give this shoe an 8 out of 10. The Harden BE2 retails for, I believe, like $110 or $115. It's somewhere in that price point. And for that price, I think this is an excellent pickup. you guys won't be disappointed. Just make sure you guys, if you can, just try it on in store to get that correct fit, because if you don't get that correct fit, you're probably going to experience some support issues, especially with like heel slippage. But as long as you guys get the right size, the heel slippage will be kept to a minimum and you guys are going to really enjoy the shoe. Like I said, the quality of the shoe, especially for the price point, like the cushion, the materials, is really nice. Honestly, I can't really complain. So I would definitely say if you guys wanted to pick up a pair of these, go for it and you guys won't be disappointed. That's pretty much it for this performance review. If you guys liked the video, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button down below, and also smash that thumbs up button for me, as it really does help me out. While you guys are at it, check out this video on my left and on my right, and that's pretty much it. Until next time, peace.